Yeah, you can hear you.
Okay,
This is
cool.
what it sounds like.
What's up?
All right.
What's up?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
Hold
I
on, let me
like it.
check. I'm trying to get. Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
goodness.
still driving?
When I tell you, I don't know what you gave me, but I like it.
Oh, big face. Big face. Straight from
I
Cincinnati,
like
yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Well, we do the best down there.
I see. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. I was telling Derek, he should be coming in here. I just sent him an invite.
Okay,
I was
okay.
telling him, I said, I liked it. I said, where I was at last night, I loved it.
Yeah, yeah. And
Uh,
they clean too. You know what I
yes,
mean? Yeah.
I saw them. I was in the spaceship. I saw the lights. I saw the yup.
Yeah.
I saw the lights. And then
Yeah.
I got up to use the bathroom, and in the living room, I saw
Yeah.
three beings in the living room sitting in a
Mm,
chair.
mm,
And I didn't go in there and mess with them. I didn't mess with them.
yeah.
I went back to bed. But
Yeah. No,
I thought myself,
they probably have always been there. That's why
yeah.
they was chilling like that. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, they were sitting like, I mean, the whole living room looked lit up. It was different.
Hmm.
And then I was talking,
Yeah.
but it didn't sound like my voice though.
Okay. So was you doing it telepathically or you was
Uh,
actually speaking? Were you actually speaking or you was doing it telepathically?
I was speaking.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was speaking. Yeah, I was
Thank you.
speaking.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
it didn't sound like me.
Yeah, yeah. That probably was your true voice then. You know, this matrix be having us like disguised.
Uh,
You know what I mean? So once you break it down and break that ego down, you hear your true self. And you see your true self. And you see everything that's true. Instead of you know what I mean? Instead of the masked reality.
I
Yeah.
was done.
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, and it was asking me, what do I want? And I was
Mm.
just, yes. I mean, I was just, when I tell you, I was just having a whole conversation. I mean, just talking up a storm.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Uh-huh.
I said, I'm like, well, where we going now? Because they kept taking me places. I'm
Okay.
like, where we going now? I look up, I see the lights in the ceiling, the two lights, the red and the white.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was in there. I was in there. I was
that's
in there. And when I go to the
uh-huh.
bathroom was like it was the bathroom, but it seemed like it was a kind of another room though.
Oh.
I want to
And then
cheese.
it told me to call Derek. It told me to call Derek. It did. I called. I called Derek. And
What
So
up,
so
Cisco?
tell me how
What
was the
up, Queen?
conversation with Derek?
we didn't talk because he was like he gonna call me tomorrow,
Oh.
and I started laughing. I started laughing, and we got off the phone, and then I started pressing the phone like I had a walkie-talkie in my hand,
Mm.
and then I just threw the phone down, and
Right, I
then just
told you they don't want
yeah,
that phone.
I
That's it.
just threw it down.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
That's
it then it
beautiful.
told me to call Derek because Derek had called, and I heard the phone, but I didn't hear the phone.
Mm.
And then I picked it up and I'm like, okay, let me call. So I called back. I said, did you call?
Police on this motherfucker,
And
man.
then we got off the phone. And then, like, later on, he sent me a text. Like, later on. And it was like, just call him. Just call him.
Hold your
So I'm
hand.
calling him. And I get, it was so
So,
silly because
tell me where you at?
Oh, I'm in Miami.
Oh, you're in Miami. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. What's good with you, brother? Peace, ODB. I think she's
ODB,
still.
bring your mark ass on up here. You act like you too good. Okay? I'm
Yeah,
gonna get on her ass, man.
yeah, yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. Oh,
I told I told Chuck, don't turn into a damn drug addict now. She be talking, she be talking about the shrooms like they damn drugs. Like, oh yeah, what you call them said that this was more powerful than that. What I'm like, yo, you act like it's some damn drugs or something.
Yeah, them ones was ooh, like if you just take a little bite of that motherfucker take you to for real.
All the big ones that you gave me, I took every last one of them. I took every last
Oh,
one of them.
Wait till you get to that dust. That motherfucker.
That's what it is. That's what. Okay. So with that, I can just eat that, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do with that because I think I'm going back in tonight, y'all.
Yep. I understand you talking like it's a drug because once you get on, it's like it's like I gotta go back in. I gotta take
Yeah.
more. I want the good shit, not the one shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah. But that's good. So you try to call Derek and there was no answer. Yeah.
Nah, the thing was, right, like, when I sent her a text like, yo, I'm going to bed. Like, I'll holler at you tomorrow. And she gonna fucking call me after I send the text. I'm like, nah, I don't feel like talking. Like, you know what I mean? Enjoy your shit. And, I'll holler at you in the morning. I was ready for bed. But I had called her to talk to her, but I forgot she was taking the shrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This shit jumped to the car.
Yeah, it probably was a good thing. Everything happened for a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started busting out laughing for no reason. I just started busting out laughing.
When she said, oh, yeah, they told me to call you, I said, hold on. But I said, I'll call you in the morning. Damn what they told you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I said, I'll call you in the morning.
Yeah, they
so
was
she's like, all right.
Yeah, they was trying to show her something, that's all. That's why she started
They were trying to get your ass in trouble, Chocolate. Okay? That's what they were trying to do. First it was your sister, now they acting up. You know what I'm saying? Now they showing their ass. Okay? Yo, but let me tell you. I've been getting into. Go ahead. Let me ask y'all a question. What do y'all think overall? What is y'all views on AI? I've been on AI for the past couple of days. I've been getting this just think about AI. What do y'all think about it?
AI been here, bro. Like this whole system is AI. Even if you look deep into it as far as the ethers, it's AI. Because you having thoughts and you projecting the thoughts into this whatever this is, and it's creating the images for you. You know what I mean? So it's all AI. All of this shit is artificial. You know what I mean? Because it's not you. You know what I mean? You just in this space having this feed. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, but they're not projecting AI in that sense though. Even though that it might be truth to that, but I'm saying as far as how it's being presented to the masses.
Yeah, you can't look at the mass. You can't look at the masses and how it's being presented to the masses. Once you get on that technology and you travel to different spaces and then come back and look at this AI, you'll understand what's going on. You know what I mean? It's just it's not that the AI is growing or it's getting more popular. Like Yaya said, it's you. You know what I mean? So say for instance, like they be talking about the Teslas. I love Tesla. When I hopped in that motherfucker, I was like, damn. So with the Tesla, I'm able to go to my navigation on my phone, right, and send the route to the car. And when I get to the car, everything lit up and ready to go. All I gotta do is throw that bitch in gear and go. And then that bitch will go on autopilot. So it's like, it's not that the AI, they trying to act like they are doing something, but it's not them. It's not the ego or none of that. It's you. You know what I mean? You are not just awakening, but you rising up into a revolution or you ascending. So she said that she seen the lights that was in the sky, right? It's a lot of activity up there. So it's like you just awakening to higher shit. You know what I mean? Or not even awakening, but opening up to higher shit. I guess I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, the way that the system would try to present it as if they're doing something or it's doing something, and it's not. You know what I mean? Once you know, you
Yeah, but
know.
that's all that matters is it's whatever the illusion that they're trying to create. As long as people believe in it, it becomes the reality.
Yeah,
For
but
example,
there
when
ain't
you
no
look at the
people.
phones,
Yeah,
huh? When
there's
you
no.
look at the,
Go ahead.
I mean, I understand that part. I mean, I'm just speaking as a,
You can't, but you
how I
can't
could
speak
put
for.
this.
You
No,
can't.
like, how I
You
could
can't
put
speak
this.
for them.
Like look at this right now. No, I'm not speaking for nobody, but I'm speaking on my reality of my perception of what I see. Like
Right,
right now,
right,
you're in Miami. I asked you where you
right,
at. You said you're in Miami, but I know that there's no such thing as Miami.
right,
But you say that you're in Miami.
right,
So when we speak, sometimes we got to speak just on, because really, to be honest, none of us really know.
right.
Like none of us can really say we know and can prove whatever we say we know. It's just our perception of what we think. But your perception is not a fact based on somebody else. It's a fact based on only you. So when I'm speaking about what I'm seeing, it's not based on everybody. It's only based on me or my perception of what's coming to
Right, right,
my
right, right. So,
understanding. So when I'm seeing AI and I'm seeing how the videos are being created, songs are being done over, and information. People are running to AI to solve problems, right? So, is it not true, right? In all our realities, in all our perception, that we all used to be able to remember phone numbers for everybody back in the day.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, chocolate, do you agree? Chocolate, come on
I,
now. You got look. Either you gonna be in the conversation or you gonna be out. What you doing?
I'm typing in it. I'm typing in the chat because I was doing something. I'm typing in the chat. But yeah, I agree. I used to remember numbers all the time back in the day. Absolutely.
Okay, why can't we do that now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because the same system that programmed us into the ways of, oh no, this is better. Put it
Wow.
in the phone. You don't got to remember. We started relying on the
It's
system.
loud.
That's the same thing that AI is doing right now.
Can y'all
So
hear
it's
me?
gonna become illegal to even think because we depended so much
Do
on
you have my?
AI.
You have my phone on there?
We depended on AI so much. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to the point where we're not even thinking on our own, and that's what they're
I
trying to
agree.
do. They're creating this fake reality, even where we
Can
looking at
y'all?
videos, we looking at
I don't know
videos, we
what.
don't even know what's real or what's not real. If they don't put that
Let's say
Sora
mute.
on the side of the screen, we would never know that that video was fake. So now what AI is doing is creating this reality where
Oh, my
we
bad.
don't know what's real or what's fake, even though none of it's real. But I'm saying as far as the perception on how the world will start operating around us, being that if we're not aware of even though we say it's the matrix and we out of it and we see this and we see that, you still have to understand the operation around you, how the perception of how things are going, because even though we might be enlightened or on a
Hey,
higher consciousness,
we can walk
we
that way.
still have to know what's going on and be able to move in this so-called matrix. So
Okay,
the shit that's
hey,
happening,
hey,
go
you
ahead.
said that's your. You said that's your perception.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I can't speak on nobody else's.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
And I
can't speak on nobody
and
else's
I
perception.
I know where you're coming from. I know exactly your location. Um,
If you're in a human.
the
But
reason
see, that's
the
the thing. When you say human, like what is a human? Like all this stuff. See, this is the thing that gets me, bro. Like I don't really I'm not really into all the shit that's going on. Like I understand I'm at a higher like none of this shit really pertains to me, really, to be honest with you. But when you want to get down to the level where, you know, it's like the labels. Like I'm not this, I'm not that. I don't care about none of that. Like this is all it's all low level trying to figure out, trying to have meaning, trying to define, trying to understand. Like I don't care about none of that shit. Only thing I know is I'm at the store right now. I got a cup of coffee. I'm so-called sitting in the car. Like I don't care about all the understanding and perceptions and trying to Like all that stuff is just stupid because you don't know. You
So
don't
let me
know nothing.
so
You know what I'm saying?
so so let me ask you, why did you bring that up?
No, I asked you, what do y'all think about AI? It was just basically having a conversation to see where everybody's point of
Okay.
view is. Not that I'm trying to convince somebody or something. I just want to make a little conversation. Like, what do y'all think about AI? I mean, I know what I think about it, so I want to see what everybody else thoughts on it was. If you could say AI don't exist, you could say, oh, it's not a big deal. All right, I'm just asking, what is your view on it?
Yeah. Big facts. I feel you. I feel you. I just forgot what we was talking about for a minute there. But yeah, I don't know. It's like it's hard to explain for you. It's hard to explain for me as well. Um, yeah, it's crazy. But me being on the doses that I am, I got a whole different perception on a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? But I feel exactly where you're coming from. You know, I don't know if I can really, uh, I guess, communicate back with you because you at a place where where you at. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but it's
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
though.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I don't look. Um, Queen, you said I care. What? Like, why would I care? Like, what is there to care about? Like, I can agree with. Like, why would I care? And what is it that you think that I care about? I don't even know what the hell care is. I mean, I don't get that part. Care about what? I don't care because I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. Because everything that I think I know, it's all shit that I was taught. Like it was shit that I was told to believe, and even like, bro, it's just that so many people have these. It's like everybody have a different perception, right? And then we try to convince other people to believe in the things that we say, when we none of us can prove nothing. Like there's
Um,
nothing none of us could prove. So Tyrone said he loved the Tesla, right? The Tesla's set up for him. But when you look at it, right, the Tesla is that was all put together, not by him. Not like he didn't create the Tesla. He didn't go out in the factory, make it, program it to operate the way he want. He learned how to operate a system that someone put together that he enjoyed using. You know what I'm saying? So the same way that they can put this system together, they can destroy it. So we really have no control over the Tesla. We really don't have no control over the phones. We don't have control over the technology, even though we know that that's our shit, are supposed to be our shit, or we want to claim to it. But how? Where does it come from? How do you use it? How do you maximize the power of it? You know what I'm saying? How did they get access to use it and dumb us down to the point that they're able to control it in this simulation? And
so
why are
that,
we so far behind in it is what I'm trying to figure out.
okay,
Because the word Tesla, how did we come up with that Tesla?
yeah, you look at too far deep into it, but at the same time, like I hear the cry because you've been crying about it for like weeks now.
Hmm.
Probably ever since you took the shrooms for real.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like you gotta just be like you say. You always say we just gotta be. So just be like I really don't care about the matrix how how it's put together. You know what I mean? It is interesting how the ethers work, but all the background shit like who paid the road that I'm walking on, who built the house. I mean, like all that type shit. I really don't give a fuck about that. All I know is that when I had a thought, the shit appeared. You know what I mean? Like it was a movie called Mac and Me, and they rode around in this spaceship. When I seen the Tesla, it shaped just like that motherfucker. So you could say that I got the idea from a movie, but the movie came from me too. You know what I mean? Everything here come from me. I might walk like walking down, I might see a bunch of people that look familiar, but these they come from my thoughts. You know what I mean? So I,
I
I
mean,
just
that's good, but can we prove that?
and I'm just telling you my perception. Like you talking
Right, right,
about
no,
yours.
right.
I'm not trying to convince nobody. No, I'm telling you from my experience and taking the doses that I've taken, it unlocked some shit for me. That's all I'm saying.
I believe.
And
Right, right,
and
right,
then
right.
the beings that I give this shit to, and that I coach them to a certain level, they got the same fucking experience. It's not just me.
But
I'm not the only one seeing shit that's flying around in the air. You know what I mean? I'm not the only one seeing beings that's unseen in other dimensions. I'm not. And again,
so,
if I'm creating
uh,
this whole shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm creating all
but
of it.
how will we create? All right, look, how are we creating the whole thing? Or how do you feel that you create the whole thing? So you felt that you created Elon Musk, and then you created the Tesla.
I feel like I created the whole experience.
Okay.
When I came in here, before I got here, there was no here. I appeared around about 5 years old, somewhere around there. That's all I remember. I don't remember being born and none of that shit.
Yeah. Right.
They told me I was
That's what
born.
I think.
You know what I mean? I don't
No,
remember that
that
shit.
that's that's one thing you don't experience birth, and you being born, and you don't experience death. They both don't exist. That's why I tell there's no such thing as death, because the only people that experience birth and death is the people that observe in your existence. That's it. You don't experience that. Only the people that's in the simulation experience death and you being born. You don't actually experience that. That's just something that's a construct of the simulation. The people outside of you sees that. So
right,
that don't exist.
right. Yeah. So
You should
I don't know. It's definitely beautiful.
I
It's
don't
it's
uh
definitely
I don't have a mind, Queen. I don't have a mind, and I don't know anything about expanding a mind. See, all those is like, see that's the thing, right? When you say
maybe
stuff like that, right?
maybe it's
And then I
downstairs.
ask you to explain it, how could you explain what the mind is? Basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell me what society or what you were taught the mind was to be. You know what I'm saying? So I can go with whatever you say, but can you explain the things that you're saying? You should expand your mind. Expand my mind to what level?
Whatever level you want, for real.
No, but I'm saying, like, how do you? Where do you have the? Okay, like,
Is that it right there?
what level of expansion do I have to go to, and how are you like measuring the level of where my mind is?
I'm not measuring your mind at all.
No, not you. I'm talking about
I think
Queen.
I think that's something that you have to do for real. All I think she's saying is like just be open type shit. It's good that you questioning every fucking thing though. You know what I mean?
But when you say be open, being open, like you said, that only would pertain to whatever she feel being open is.
Yeah, you
Open is
open
not the
though.
same thing open to me. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So by she looking at me judging if I'm open or not is only based on her perception of what she consider open to be. So when you tell somebody to be open, you're trying to say be open as to my perception of what I think open is. Not to, okay, you're in New Jersey, you came from a totally different um, environment, totally different, bringing up different people, different experiences. So your opening might be different from mine. So when you make statements like be open or look at it this way, you're trying to get me to look at life or your perception the way you see it. How could you say be open? What are you basing me being open or closed off of? This is the queen.
She's about to from your frequency.
Hold on, this might be some business.
I don't know. It says look.
I'm not trying to do
Yeah.
anything.
I don't know. It said the bathrooms is over here. It said restrooms. That's on the first floor. Here, just take the elevator. Yeah, but that's beautiful though, chocolate man. Like what?
Oh no! I loved it. I loved it. I
Yeah,
was like, oh wow. I was like, nah, I love that.
yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
that was, that's what I want. Right there. That's it. Right
yeah.
there.
I
That's it.
know exactly what it was that. I was wondering when you was gonna hit me up, like, yo, like,
I did
okay,
it yesterday. I did it
okay,
yesterday. Yeah, I did it yesterday. Yeah, because I was gonna do it the other night, but I was like, nah, I just do it. I do it tomorrow. Yesterday, so I did it yesterday. Yeah.
okay.
And gonna probably take the desk tonight. Okay.
Say fuck, I'm gonna just stay all the way in. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Probably take the desk tonight. That's it. That is it.
ODBs, what's up, baby?
I know. She said she at the library. That's why she can't come up. I wish
If
she'd come
she
up.
lying, Queen lying. She ain't at no damn library. What are you doing at the library?
Oh, they
Everything
got
is
one.
within you. You ain't gotta go to the library.
You gotta be quiet in the library, huh?
Everything is inside of you, Queen. What books you looking for?
Oh, she definitely gonna manifest, man. It ain't no words in the motherfuckers. Definitely gonna project it. Yeah. So, is there anything else, chocolate, that you want to share? Oh, that was pretty much the highlights.
Yeah, that was. I just couldn't.
What
Mm.
what about the dome? Like what about that dome piece? Did you look up there?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was looking up there,
Oh,
and it was so dark. It was so dark.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And is that where the lights was at?
Yeah, and I could
Oh,
see the white light. Then I saw a red light. I said,
mm-hmm.
"Oh shit!"
Yeah.
And all I kept saying is, "Where y'all going? Where we going now?" That's all I kept saying. Where we going now? And then
Now,
they was asking me like, what do I want? So I went
mm-hmm,
into that's when I got to talking. I mean, when I tell you, I was just telling everything, and I kept
mm-hmm.
repeating it over and over and over. And then I had to get up and go to the bathroom. So
Yeah.
I got up for that, and like I said, that looked like a whole nother area. But it was
Mm-hmm,
my bathroom, but like a whole nother area. And then in the living room, in the love chair, you can see the three heads sitting right there.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And it was lit up in there.
Yeah, yeah,
And
for sure.
I was like, nah, I ain't going in there. That's what I kept saying. I ain't going in there.
Yeah,
Like, nah, yeah,
them beans are always sitting right there. But wait,
yes.
wait till you go outside. When you muster up the energy to go outside.
Uh-huh,
'Cause for them to come inside to you, that's beautiful.
uh-huh,
But when you go outside and like she's saying,
uh-huh,
like expand your mind and open it all the
uh-huh,
way up, and you looking up there and shit, them red and white
uh-huh.
lights, they probably hovering over top of the house type shit. You
Oh,
know
I
what I mean?
can.
Them,
You know what? And you know what? That's the funny thing about it because I I could see the red lights outside, but my sister was backing in her car last night, right? So
mm,
I went into the window because I want to look outside, right?
right,
So
right,
I'm looking outside. I'm like, do I want to go out there? That's all I kept saying. Do I want to go out
right.
there? And then I said, no, I'm gonna go back and lay down. I'm gonna go back and lay down.
That's
But
cool. That's
it was,
cool.
I mean, they didn't, like I said, they didn't
But
want to hear the music.
chocolate, chocolate. Why don't you realize that everything that you're experiencing is only things that you're thinking in your subconscious mind. Like for example, Tyrone talked about the motorcycles. You downloaded that into your subconscious and it played out when you took the shrooms. And then when he mentioned the
No,
dome thing, everything that you're saying is things that was mentioned to you that you experienced.
no, the
So what?
motorcycles. No, I didn't hear Tyrone talk about the motorcycles after I said the motorcycle. That's when he said the motorcycle. I knew nothing about the motorcycles
Yeah,
until I saw the motorcycle.
she
And then
got
he
that
was like,
dome
"Oh
thing in
yeah, they
her
come with
house.
motorcycles." Yeah, I had already
Yeah, I know.
explained.
Yeah, it's in the house. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I didn't hear
what I'm
him say it until
what I'm
after
trying to
I
say
said it.
is stop looking at other people experience basing it off of
I'm
yours.
not.
Chocolate, don't need to defend this. It's not to defend. What I'm saying is I want you to always remember what you experience is your own experience. Nobody else could explain what you see, why you see it. It's all inside of you. Just like what they're saying to me about the shrooms, I hear it, but it's not me. Like I have my own experience. When I take the shrooms, whatever I'm experiencing is based on my perception of what my reality is or what's encoded within me. There's nothing outside of me. Everything that I'm seeing, learning, understanding is all me. Nobody else is doing nothing. So we only look for other people's approval when we don't accept ourselves. We have to
I'll be
understand,
back,
like
y'all.
what,
I gotta do something with me. I'll be right back.
how you gonna stop in the middle of me talking to you?
Cause I
What
gotta
we
go. I
doing
gotta
now?
do this. I gotta do this before I start charging. Hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back. I gotta get out. Yeah, I gotta go. Unless I can get off this live. I don't know. There we go.
Where you at, ODB? Oh, you said the library.
I, is she still in here? Oh, yeah, she's still in here.
She ain't gonna go nowhere. That's my nigga.
Were you at the mall or something?
Yeah, this like a outdoor mall type joint. Yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
I've been there.
Yeah, Bayside.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I never been there. I never been to Bayside.
it's all right, man. You should check it out when you get down. It's all right. I mean, they play live music and shit. You know, I really don't know
Mm-hmm.
what you into and shit like that, but it's all right. It's all right. I don't want to co-create your reality for you, nigga, by telling you the good shit.
Yeah, nah, I'll be chilling.
Oh shit.
Trying to.
Yeah. What I say? Hey, me messing with that
Oh
mic
shit!
that ain't messing with your ears. Yeah, man, I'm outside, man. I don't know why I did my vape. So, yeah. So you want to go over there and check out the water or something? You want to walk over there and check out that water? Oh, did you open up that cart? Oh, let me see it. He said that's 5 G. Damn, that's just big as fuck.
What's that you got?
Cart.
Oh, look at the what you call that shit? Hey, come
Uh,
on, chocolate.
yeah, yeah, that jam.
Chocolate, could you turn that off?
How long y'all? I gotta.
Chocolate, could you mute up?
Oh shit.
She always got some TV or radio or something playing. Chocolate.
Oh, them crops. I'm gonna walk in. I want to see what them other crops look like.
Trying to get y'all clicked into this radio.
You all right? Maybe you should stop smoking that shit.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit.
No, y'all can't.
Yeah,
Can
that, uh,
Okay, you can hear me now. Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess it's not gonna work like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, yeah.
I see y'all in Bayside.
Yeah, man, you
You
already
know, I
know.
know where you at. You know, that's my stomping ground.
Yeah, I had came over here to they got an electronics store and I got the little microphone and shit like that. And I wanted to see how much they wanted for them Canon cameras. Them
Okay.
the professional joints, but I might have to wait for that. I'm still trying to get used to doing the lives like this. or streaming anyway. Um, I don't know, man. I don't think these Crocs is for men. Let me show you. These the regular joint. Yeah, but they normal looking, but I think they for the females though. I don't think that's a man joint. I think the ones I got is more male. You know what I mean? I mean they cool though. Like they look light and shit. Like
Okay, you come. What you gonna do?
they look light.
Yeah, I don't think they matter. I think Crocs is just fucking unisex. I think.
Yeah, but these the ones I got right here. You know what I mean?
Oh, I never
I got
seen them.
yeah, them the ones I got. I guess them. No, no, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
mean, long as they not with your motherfucking toes out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Long as
that's
they
the
ain't no
that's
shit
the
like that.
yeah that's the old me. I used to wear the thong sandals, the
Oh
slide.
nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah,
nah. Oh, you ain't no shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah. Yeah, I'm a beach bum. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I want some of them though, but I don't know. I'm still feeling iffy about those. I don't know. Let me see. Hey,
Chocolate, what you out there working?
I just got to charging the car, and I'm on the street now. I hadn't turned the app back on though, cause I'm on the
okay.
live with y'all for a minute. Yeah,
Part.
I probably go park at the apartment and just sit outside and talk to y'all, and then I get back on there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, cause we got the sun shining out here today too.
Yeah, it's out here too. It's out here
Yeah,
too heavy. You
yeah,
know what
it's
I'm
You got the
saying?
beautiful out.
sun.
Yo, but peep this shit though. Peep
I
this
know
shit though.
Tyrone got the sun. I know that.
Peep this shit though. Since we ain't had no more fucking chemtrails lately, you know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no.
The sun been shining, no
I
clouds
know.
ain't been out.
I
Yeah,
was
no
telling you
The,
that
chemtrail.
yesterday.
Yeah, no chemtrails. You heard?
what
Right.
this
Remember I
mean?
told you that
Women?
yesterday.
Not on my timeline anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
not
didn't
on
know
my
that they had
timeline.
that. I didn't know which ones I got too.
Woo!
Yeah, remember my mama said that she wear the same
It's
sandals.
out
Remember
here,
they
man.
did?
Yeah, you know it. Shit. You know I'm in the park.
What time you gonna go? I'm gonna go to the park too. What time?
I might go in a few minutes. I like to do early. I like to, do
Yeah,
early and,
whenever you're headed to the park, I'm gonna head to the park.
yeah, do my little meditation in the park and grounding and all that. You
You
know,
like that?
man.
Huh?
Come on in there. You in there shopping, time out.
Yeah, I'm always shopping. I think alright. They fit alright too. You like them though? No, no, man. They look like nurse shoes or some shit.
That's the way you move.
Yeah,
Who just sung that song?
Hey, how are you?
Who just sung that?
Okay.
No, but who was just singing it?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, I'm like, I know I ain't bugging. I was just singing that shit. Why? Like,
Are you
where did it come
serious?
from? Yeah,
Are
where
you
did it? I was just singing that song, yo.
Hey,
are you
Chuck.
serious?
Hey, Chuck. You all the way tapped in now, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the feel for this because I got those right there.
You were just singing it
Yeah, I
there.
like those. These, I don't know. She said they look
Yeah, I
alright
just
though.
got yo. Chuck, did you just heard me singing that song, yo?
No, I did not. No, I did not. It was on the radio. It was on my radio, so I know I didn't hear you singing
Hold
it.
on. What you say?
So how the fuck was I singing it then, though?
Oh,
Are you
25.
serious? You were
Bet
singing the
up.
song there.
I
Okay, I'm gonna
just sung
grab
the
them
song
then.
getting out the car.
You say you gonna hook me up with this? She said 25.
Okay, I'm gonna park it. Get this out. Yeah, I was on the video when I had got the car on, so I was singing it from the video. Yeah.
Yeah, she always tapped
Yo,
in now. And she trying to go in a little bit further too. She-
yo, the type of shit. Yo, let me tell you. Like, I'm realizing this shit right. everything like we be doing sometime and shit.
Yeah,
Um, it's like these emotions. The emotions
yeah.
is how to say it? Like happiness, loving yourself, all that stuff is what this whole thing is to keep us from doing. So the anger, the jealousy, the hate, the stressing, like all this stuff is like I'm starting I'm
Huh?
starting to understand that
Yeah, yeah.
this is the number one things that keep us from what keep me from being on a higher level. You have to strip all the emotions, yo.
Yeah, you
Just
definitely.
strip all that shit, bro.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the only way that you, yeah, yeah. It's a way to keep you. Listen, when you want to manifest, so-called manifest, because I don't believe in that shit either. Because I'm
Uh,
whole. I don't need to manifest anything if I'm whole. Like I have everything. So when you
all right.
manifest, that's saying
I
like you in a
appreciate you.
state of lack.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I need this. I need to bring something into existence. No, I
I
am
feel
whole.
that.
So when you don't feel that you whole and you gotta lack for this or you gotta beg for that or you don't have, that strips
Like
you
that
from
bag,
getting.
man. Where'd you get it from? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, sweet.
You look like you ever seen the picture of the black Jesus?
Man, that's how the Caucasians be looking at me too. Like
Yeah,
they be having their mouth open staring and shit. Hey,
as
let me see.
as soon as I got on the live, I see that. It's like, yo, that shit about to be the black
Yeah.
Jesus picture.
You see the halo behind my head? Look
Word
at
up.
that. Look at that.
Yeah,
Yeah, word up.
yeah. Look at the smile. Look at the smile. Yeah.
Word up, yo. I like the
Cosplay.
way you move.
Yeah.
Yo, where you at, Queen? Come out that library. That's where they bury the lies. Come up out of there. Okay, we need to make sure you ain't no damn agent, okay? I ain't hear your voice. I ain't hear your voice in a minute. I don't know if they could have grabbed you up. You know how they play. When
Yeah, they
you
be
know what I'm saying,
playing.
you in tune, sometimes they'll come and snatch your ass up. MK Ultra your ass. Next thing you know what I mean? That's what they did to Brother Farrell. They got my nigga, man.
Oh, you seen Pharaoh? Yeah.
Yeah, they got my nigga,
Oh,
man.
they ain't got them onesies and stuff. Oh, they do got the black. They got the all black joints. Shit. Come on, Pharaoh. Like doing right there.
I don't know.
Hang
I can't wear
on,
no
leave me
motherfucking
alone.
Crocs. I can't wear no damn Crocs. I'll wear some
I thought
Yeezys
that too,
though.
big bro. Yeah, I thought I couldn't wear them either. But Smart Fact got me putting them on and shit. I was like, okay, I'll fuck with them. Now I just went to go get the
Yeah,
second
they
pair.
comfortable.
Yeah, I wear them motherfuckers all day, every day, damn near. You know what I mean? And I'm a driver.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, when you driving, you definitely
Yeah,
need something comfortable. Yeah.
yep. It's a lot of motherfuckers. Let me see.
Yeah, I know drivers. If you're a driver, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I work in them and everything is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
What you
park it.
think about that?
I'll park over here.
You got bags. You got bags. You got bags. Yeah.
I should have went on the other side.
Don't.
I guess
uh,
I can chill right here.
beautiful though. Yeah,
What's that?
yeah, them nice. The blue jeans,
What's those hats?
What you say,
blue
Dad?
jeans for.
No, I
Yeah,
was trying to see what that
It's a
was.
yeah,
bathroom.
them hats on the wall, y'all.
You damn right.
Yeah, everybody got it today. It just wasn't me.
What?
I said everybody hear you today online. It just ain't me.
Oh. That's natural, baby. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I get it all the time.
Yeah, what
Mm-hmm.
my I'm gonna have to come back and get them. I don't know.
I like the way you move. I like the way you move. Oh, damn. I was hearing some boom last night, too.
Oh yeah.
I just thought about it when I heard that noise. I'm like, what the hell was that? And I jumped. Every time I heard it, I jumped.
Mm.
Oh, that's why I
I
was
wonder.
okay.
Yeah, I wonder what that was. Damn. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I heard that. I was singing it because I heard it on your radio.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was in the store. So
Yeah, when I cut the car and it was on, yeah.
Business credit training with Nav.
you want something to drink? You want something to drink? I'm thirsty.
Y'all going
Hit
to the
up on.
mojito bar? Y'all going to that
No,
mojito bar over there?
I'm probably gonna get Fat Tuesdays or something. Get the little slushy joint.
Oh, okay. Okay. It was what was it? What was that drink called that I used to drink from there?
No, you know that ain't even open no more. I don't think.
They went.
Yeah, I used to go into that mojito bar.
Oh, they don't have it anymore?
Nah, no, no.
They took
It's
the
that on that.
mojito bar out?
Yeah, unless they remodeling it. I know they had it boarded off. Uh,
Oh wow.
hey, yo, this little motherfucker walking and
I
shit.
know when we went there, the people that I was with, they like, they like mojitos. Yeah, and we used to go and go over there. I go get something from the Fat Tuesdays or that other one upstairs. They
Yeah,
got
yeah,
some.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
and then we mad down there because they be dancing over there at the mojito bar too. That's why I'm like, what?
yeah, yeah.
Love dancing.
Mhm.
We stayed at that Holiday Inn that's right across the street from it.
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we always stayed at. So we was in walking distance. Yeah, right across the street. Yeah, and the port right there too. So yeah, you can see the ships.
yeah.
Chalkins,
Yeah,
you didn't
true.
say what you feel about AI. I asked the question. You never
Oh,
answered.
I don't. I don't mess with that chat GPT and stuff. I don't talk mess. We don't never talk about AI because I don't
What are
mess
you
with it
looking
like
for?
that. I don't mess
Oh,
with it.
okay.
So I just don't mess with it. Yeah, I just
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
because I wouldn't know how to kind of like I can barely use a damn phone. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Some
know.
things I'm
Fucking
glad I
thing.
don't know how to do because I've been hearing about the AI. People said somebody was saying the other day that it was messing up. The chat GPT was all over the place or something. It was a couple of people talking about that the other day on on a live. Yeah. So
That
that I don't know. I don't I just use it for a couple of things, but I don't go in there asking it, just use it. So I don't really have a thing about it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what? So you because I know you use the Chat GPT. So you don't, you're not liking it now or what?
No. I use Chat GPT for the legal documents and shit when I'm dealing with the courts.
Right.
But when it comes to the so-called everyday reality, no. I see what it's doing. Whether we want to admit it or not, the thing is, society is dumbed down. People are dumbed down. People don't think for themselves. People don't remember. Um, People have got lazy. It, we rely become most the external world has become dependent on government. Like look at this so-called government shutdown. How the world is in an uproar about them shutting down and food stamps and how we gonna do this, how we gonna do that now. People looking for protection, people looking for justice. Um, this is the everyday percept reality that I see.
Okay.
And it. I mean, whether you want to admit it or not, we all see the same shit. You can't ignore the ways of the Matrix. The Matrix is the Matrix. The system is the system. So you could say we created it. We could say we created it, right? But at the same time, what is your point of creating this, and where does it end, or where does it begin? Like, let's ask that. If then when we say that we're in a simulation, and then we talk about how we have these beings, did we create these
I ain't
beings
know
as
what we're
well?
doing. No.
Did
I'm finna
did
go
we
to sleep.
create the
Get something to
archons?
drink.
Did we create the Sophia? Like,
Huh?
which story are
Huh?
we going with? Because there's so many different stories.
Got text you?
Jesus made us. Then we got the aliens. Then we
What you
got
text me?
us, that we're the source, we're the all. It's like so
Text
many
me.
different stories that how do we tie it all down to one? That's why I say
Huh?
we don't know nothing. Like, all
Right.
the shit we talking is it's just all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all
I
bullshit.
ain't say it like that, and I ain't say that.
You know?
Well, that's true. I think it's down this way.
Cause I know I used to remember phone numbers. Like, yo, oh, I gotta call grandma. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I gotta call auntie. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck happened?
And
yeah,
you
but
didn't
not,
have to, and you didn't have to put no area codes in. You just dialed
He-
the number.
really?
yeah,
Now I
but,
remember that part.
but now you got free space. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Now you got room to remember other shit or to operate a different part of your bandwidth. You know what I mean? Now you got free bandwidth. No wasted space. That was a lot to remember. You had grandma's number, your mama number, dad's number, probably uncle or aunt. Like that was a lot.
Yeah.
Now you got free space to operate a little bit different, and then you can see that shit a little bit different. Like since that shit freed up, since the rotary phone day gone or has passed, like look where we at now. Like it's you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Now, but the thing about that is,
I don't
I
know
didn't
about dumb
decide.
down.
I I didn't decide for that to happen.
You sure?
So yeah, nah. I didn't decide for that to happen because I mean we could, like I said, we can all say we create this reality and all that, but when
Let,
it really comes down to the whole thing is, where did we get that idea from that we created the reality?
let
Like,
me. I got. Let me chime in on this because I got my tests
yeah.
and studies and shit right. So when I was younger, we had rotary phones and shit right. And
Mm-hmm.
if you fuck up, you gotta start all
You
the
gotta
way
start
over.
over,
So that
right?
Over.
so that triggered something in me. Like I was like, man, this some bullshit. So off of that negative, the phone evolved into the push button joint, and then they went to the one phone with the long cord that hang on the kitchen wall. Then it went
But
to
could
the
you, well, let's stop right there real quick. Do you understand that you said when you had the rotary phone and you would mess up, what happened?
it triggered a negative reaction. So off of that
Right.
off of
So
that
you
negative,
reacted off of emotion.
however you
So,
want to put it, you know what I mean? I reacted off of that negative emotion, right? So I had a thought.
mm,
So I had a
hmm
thought, right? So after that, then the other phone came into play, and then the one on the wall, but first the little box joint, you couldn't go nowhere. You had to sit right there on the couch. Then they
Mm-hmm.
came out with the kitchen joint with the long cord on the wall. You still couldn't go nowhere, and that triggered another negative thought. So off of that thought, you want to go outside with the phone, and then boom, they came out with the cordless phone. Then from the cordless phone, you really couldn't leave the house. You go outside right in the front. Then they came out with the pages. Shit, my shit dry. Then they came out with the pages. Then
Mm-hmm.
that triggered another thought. Cause now you gotta go to the motherfucker payphone and all that
Yeah.
one shit. So that triggered the cordless phone. I mean the cell phone. It was in a big ass bag,
Yeah.
right? So now you walk around with this big ass bag, which triggered another thought. Off of that thought, the phone started getting smaller and smaller. Now you're carrying a cell phone and your computer. That triggered another thought. So now you got all in one, and it all fit in your pocket. So I'm just going just off of that example alone, off of how the negative thoughts like kind of forces you to think about another creation, and then it comes. You can think about yo. I know I could think about my mom, and boom, here she come calling, right? I could think about anybody like that, and they end up either showing up or calling. If I want a certain type of food, a motherfucker end up making it for me. You know what I mean? Or asking me if that's
So
what I want.
so let me ask you. So if you never felt the negative thought, would you have created these so-called things, or would have they created these so-called things? If
I
you
wouldn't.
never experienced the negative thought.
I wouldn't be here if I never had a thought. I would never be here
No,
because
no, 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 not
what,
a thought. I said the negative thought. You said that you had a negative thought which moved you on to the next. So if you never felt that negative thought, which it's not even the thought, it's the emotion that you're calling negative, because the
oh,
thought is just the thought.
right, right,
So
right.
in order for you to call it negative, that means that
It,
it was an
it
emotion
had
attached
emotion.
to it.
Right, right,
Right.
right, right.
So if you never felt that emotion, does that mean you would have never advanced to the next
How
level?
could you? How could you?
So
You
it
don't have
wasn't
you
so it
don't have
wasn't you
nothing to
that
go off
created it.
of.
Right. So it wasn't you that created it, it was the negative thought that created it.
I mean, it was a trigger. Yeah, it was a kick. It was a trigger. Because after that, after doing that with the phone, you had thought like, damn, I wish I can go outside, which was a thought. Without that negative thought, I'd just be still standing there on this fucking rotary phone. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have no negative thought.
For for example, my teacher gave us an example one time and said, Dr. York gave us an example and said, we would never have thought 25 years ago that there would be a device that you could put your food into, close the door, hit a button, and come out with a hot, fresh meal. The microwave. So we never imagined any day of our life that these things were possible. Like, for example, this phone that we're holding right now. When we were 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, we never imagined to have this type of technology that we're able to use today. So even now, the other technology that we don't know of right now, that we can't even say that they're about to, like, for
Let me get
example, I see
that pina
yesterday,
colada.
I never seen this,
Um,
yo. They got these damn shoes that you can fucking walk on water. You can walk on the damn water once you put the shoes on. That's some shit Jesus, so-called Jesus did.
the
So
extra stop.
the technology that they're showing us now, how are we able to say, well, you know what? Um, I'm on the phone with a cord. Nah, I need a cordless phone. We didn't even know that existed until somebody else thought about it and presented it
Yeah,
to us.
yeah, but it don't come off as a cord as you say, damn, I wish I could walk outside with
Uh-huh.
this motherfucker. So you start stretching the cord more and more, taking it off
Right.
the wall. Mama go buy the longest cord to plug into the wall. So
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like so
Damn sure did.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You did what, Queen? Queen, you keep positive and negative creates power.
I mean, you can look at
Negative,
magnets and
negative isn't bad. Nah, negative isn't bad. No, no, nah. I don't look at negative as bad.
yeah,
Once you strip the definitions, like strip all that shit. There's no negative, there's no positive. You know what I'm saying? It's all you can't be one without the other. So if you want to look at something negative instead of a learning experience or something that's bringing you closer to higher self, then that's on you. Like I look at everything as it's just me elevating me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, yeah, big fact, definitely
You know,
elevating,
yeah, I ain't
elevating,
getting mad
expanding.
about nothing.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's all the
I just
learning. It's
even
all the
yo,
learning
I
experience.
I'm even getting to the point like I just hate using words, bro. Like I just hate
Mm-hmm.
talking because it's like we using shit that we don't even know what the fuck it means, and it doesn't define nothing. But we acting like we can fucking define shit with these words. It's a limitation. It's all limitations. You can't even fucking explain what you experiencing. You just it's just some shit they told you. It's like, okay, let's use these words because it's the only thing we got. And then we need
What?
to define to the other people what we experiencing and how we are so they could get this perception of who we are or how we roll.
So,
Nah.
so
Nah.
it's like I hear you, right? And you had
Yeah.
your experience with that shit, and it's like, what you gonna do?
Nah, this not
'Cause-
based off of that. It's not
if-
based off the experience. It's based off of this is not off no shrooms and no shit like that.
no,
I
no,
did the
no.
shrooms
I'm talking about life,
yeah.
period. Yeah, I'm talking about life, period. But
Nah, there
the
is
thing,
no life, bro.
the
It's just
thing.
me seeing
So this,
things and I'm
yeah.
questioning it. That's it.
So right. So it's like when would that end though? Because like I said, you've been doing that for like weeks, maybe months, maybe years. I don't know. I just met you, and it's like
Mm.
how long are you gonna do that and keep crying about it and fussing about it and being angry about it? Like what you gonna do?
Oh no.
Like what you gonna
No,
do?
this see this you gotta understand. Your what you just said was your perception. If you feel it's crying or fussing, that's
Right.
cool. But me questioning the things that I'm seeing in my reality, if you're not able to explain it, that's fine. But don't look at it and judge it and give it a title.
That's what I
See,
see that
you
because
just gave it a title.
yeah
Now that's
because you
fine.
yeah
I'm not here to
because
change that.
it's like it's an ongoing thing. You know what I mean? It's like a baby having a temper tantrum for something that they want
Right.
but they can't have. You know what I mean? It's like so it's like what you gonna
What
do?
do you feel I want?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What's next? What you gonna do? Like
No, there is look,
so
I don't
you
know
should
if you're
just
seeing it because I think you still I don't know. I don't think you're seeing it because like you're still in the technology world. You're still into oh I enjoy this. You're into
yeah
self
I'm in
pleasure.
the matrix. Yeah, I'm
Right,
in the
you're into
matrix.
that. Right, you're
Yeah.
into that. Me, I'm not into that type of life. You know what I'm saying? So the things that I look at, I like for one, I don't feel I have to go out here. See, you're still working, you're still buying things, you're still shopping, you still drinking, you still enjoying the pleasure. Me, I
Hmm.
don't look for that. What I don't you can look at it as complaining because you're enjoying the benefits of it. So you're in both worlds. You acknowledge the matrix, but you still participate in it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Me, I'm not in that world. You know what I'm saying? So when I start looking at things, it's like, okay, if you're saying you're this and you're that, and we're saying that we're this or that, then which one is it? Because either we're the all, we're energy, but yet we're still enjoying things that we don't create. And then you make the excuse that, oh, we created all of this. But if you created all of this, why are you not in full control? Why are we out here doing things? Listen, I'm gonna explain to you. How are we the all and in control and we created all this, but we are slaves to things that's less than us? Like
Yeah.
we get pleasure out of physical things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm not.
saying? Like we
I'm
pleasure
not.
these things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for myself, I'm not a slave to none of this shit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if if you know the
So
truth,
okay, so does the
if
Tesla bring you pleasure?
no, it's all right though. I mean, it don't bring me pleasure. I don't get off driving it. The motherfucker's cool though. It's nice. But at the same time, from where you coming from, you shouldn't be speaking at all because you know the power, right? So why constantly speak if you
I
against using the words, the definitions, and shit
you
like that? You just observe and control or do what you do like that. Like if you know the power of this shit, silence. You know what I mean? Like just be. I no sense of like keep
let me
going
explain to
around.
you.
You know what I mean? Like talking about it. and how
let,
shit's
let me
fucked up and
understand
shit like
something,
that.
right? Nah, bro. No, look. It's for you to say that shows that you're not listening to what I'm saying. If I understand that I am the all and I created everything and everyone is me, why would I be complaining or crying when I know that I'm the one that created it, right? So what I'm doing is I'm questioning the things that I'm seeing around me and what people are saying. So when you say that you're the all and that you created this reality, but then again, you can't explain how something came into existence. So if you are the creator, then why can't we explain how the Tesla is created and how it runs? How are we not able to understand how the ether works and how why are we out here working for debt paper and not able to just say and attract from the ether? Like we claim to have these powers, but we're like show and prove that we have these powers. Like me,
I'm,
I'm relying on the universe 100%. 100%. I don't ask for nothing. I don't beg for nothing. I go with the flow and what things are. I don't get
hmm
pleasure out of physical external things because I know I am all. But when you out here and you're for one labeling everybody else. See, you're labeling everybody else. Oh no, you're supposed to be at this level. Oh, you have to open up this. Oh, it tells the type of level that you're on
right,
because
right.
you're passing judgment on something as if you're at a higher level or a lower level. What are you comparing the shit to? So it shows that you're really not at the stage that you claim that you're at. It's basically the ego again speaking out, trying to say, you know what? I'm at a better, higher level than you are, and you need to open up and come up to where I'm at, and then maybe you'll see. Instead of just explaining that, well, you know what? This is your like we're all one, and where you at, that's your experience based on you, and then this is my experience. Now let's put it together and we come together on what we both experienced instead
Oh
of
yeah,
trying to figure out, well, you know what, yeah, I'm at this level, I'm better at yeah, you need to open up your mind, bro. Like how could you tell me what's open and what's closed?
yeah. I never said, and this ain't the first
No,
time I
not you,
heard
not you.
this. No, no, just for real. This the first. This is not the first time I heard someone say, "How can you say what level I'm on, and how? Why do you feel like you better or some shit like that?" This ain't the first time I heard this shit, right? But it's like I don't think nothing, right? It's beings that come into my space in my realm, right? And at the same time, I entered into y'all space, right? And I gave my experience, right? And then the beings took to me like, yo, like I want to have that experience, right? So I start giving the information on how I reached that experience. You know what I mean? And I don't know, like, I know the power of this shit,
No.
so it's like
Mm-hmm.
I know how everything has formed and how everything came out of nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, I am the all. So when I went into the void
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to, I guess, experience myself or um create. I don't know from there, but I do know that this light shit is information, right? And then I know that there's layers to this shit. I do know that. And I do remember being at a lower level of the shit. You know what I mean?
But do you think that everybody will have your same experience
I
or
don't
have
know.
your same understanding?
I don't know. All I could do is give the information that the experience that I've had and just go from there. Okay, this is how I got to where I'm at. The beings, what they call guides or spirit or other beings from other dimensions, they started showing me where I was at and what was going on. I never knew nothing about a time traveling shaman. It's a lot of shit that I know that I didn't know that came from them. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm able to speak on that type shit. And whoever them is, them beings, like
Mm-hmm.
like she's speaking on, like this shit. I'm not the only one. I mean, I'm the only one here,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not the only aspect of me that speak on this kind of shit. Like I said, you got the shamans, you got the high priests, you got different aspects of self that's on
Mm-hmm.
different levels of this shit that's been speaking since I've been here. And some of that shit that I don't hear, but at the same time, once I reach a certain level, I have an aha moment like, oh shit, that's what that was, or this is what they were talking about, and shit like that. And of course, all this shit is just an echo, It's all echoes. Like all this shit that I'm looking at is like just echoes from my thought. It's just creating like this image of shit. Like, but how did it come about? Uh, So, like, I just know that I was the all,
Word.
and from the information that they given, I wanted to have it. I wanted to see myself. I wanted to have this experience of myself. I wanted to know what I was. You know what I mean? Which is a chaos being from
So
what they see. Huh?
I
so what I
can I jump in
like
there
the
with that? Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
what's up,
For
bro?
sure, big bro. Oh, that's
Peace,
big bro.
God, man. Peace to the guys, man.
Peace,
That's
peace.
yeah, man. That's a heavy conversation. I love it. I'm totally digging what like the brother Chaos is speaking on. Like, because we really a micro of the macro, God, disruptor. It's like, no, one being ain't gonna know how to do the Tesla and all that because then I'm not God experiencing my full self. See,
I
I'm
appreciate
God,
that,
I'm
bro.
the brother Chaos right there. I'm the brother Chaos right there in Yanga form, experiencing God through Yanga. And part of this is experience is knowing myself through interacting with myself as chaos. See what I'm saying? I'm not the micro, I'm the macro of the micro. So even my interchange with the trees are exchanging me knowing myself because the tree is a manifestation of God in tree form. So my interactions with that is on. So that's what it is. All of us are reflections of the absolute. So it's in order. It's like reciprocity. In order for me to get the best out of anything, I must give the best. So my interaction with the tree must be healthy and natural, like it is with human beings, and I'm gonna get the best of that, the best energy, and they're gonna get the best out of me. And then in concluding, what does that do? It expands dimensions. Like chaos always hear me talk about dimensions or what? Measurements. What's the dimension? So when we vibrate on a different frequency, we expand our measurements. We no longer hold the same measurements that we hold on lower frequency. So by expanding your dimension, you open up new portals. Our spirit is interdimensional. It's not held by any 3D, 5D, all these illusions of dimension. It's interdimensional. It's larger than that. These are just expressions of the experience as God wanting to know itself.
All right, so everything you just said right now, where did you learn this stuff from?
Like what Chaos said, man, you go within and
Go
understanding that
within.
yeah, because so understand this, the spirit is not limited to this tangible realm. Its communication is. So if I was raised a certain way for spirit, for me to really feel spirit and to have that communication to this human form, it's not going to talk to me in Urdu. It ain't gonna talk to me in metaphysics. It might talk street. It
Let,
might sound like Tyrone. You know what I'm
let me
saying?
show
It's gonna talk to me.
let me show y'all how programmed we are. Could anybody in this room name anything that's not a person, place, or thing?
That's the
Could
point.
you
But let me ask you this,
is
and
no, wait, let me
nobody
ask you,
can't. But
is it
it's
possible to name anything
no,
that's not a person,
no,
place, or thing, right?
no. It isn't. It isn't.
Okay.
That's the. I think we're saying the same thing though. You live in a tangible world. Your spirit can't speak spiritual language in a three-dimensional world. You don't. It's impossible. That's real. Real is the nomina. Real. Hold
So
on. Let
so
me.
let
And
me
I'm in there.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Real is the existence of a thing. You're real and I'm real. That's the nomina. Phenomena is the interaction. Now and that's the reality. My reality I create is my interaction with you. I can't deny your existence because we're both in this three-dimensional realm. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny you got to eat, sleep, boo boo, all that good stuff. That's real. It's how you do it is the reality. So my interaction with you creates the reality that you and I have. Yeah, I mean, you can't. How
Yeah,
you
it's
gonna
just
speak your spiritual language to
you
an
know.
earthly being? I mean,
Well,
it's impossible. How you gonna translate that
well,
without using a person, place, or thing? We don't live
what?
in the ethereal, brother. This ain't nothing
Well,
mystic.
listen.
It's real.
When you say spiritual, right? Even the word spiritual is defined to mean something that you did not create. So when we use these words, spiritual, reality, all these things are definitions that have definitions attached to them to give you a certain perception or belief in what that word means or what it stands for. So when you say spiritual, does spiritual mean the same thing that everybody would have a universal understanding
No,
of?
no, it wouldn't. That's the beauty of spiritualism. That's the beauty of it. It is an intimate relation. Like I address the universe differently than you address the universe.
So is
You know
there
what I'm saying?
other
But it isn't.
sides?
Hold on. Let me just bring with this conclusion. So it isn't the semantics like you're saying, oh, spiritual dress. It's the production. What does your spirit, your Google, Juju, Moo, whatever the hell you're addressing, what does it produce? Like I said, you can give me an orange. In America, it's called an orange. In China, it may be called Juju fruit. I don't know what the hell they call it, but when I bite it, my mind, everything is going to relate to orange. It's the same fruit. Now I can argue juju or orange. We can get into the semantics. At the end of the day, it is the same fruit,
So
and that's what we judge by production.
no. Let's stop there. No.
Yeah.
You said it's the same fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But does it have the same taste to everybody?
Not the take. That's the semantic. The production. I don't care how if good is good. You may not call it good, but if it's wholesome and beneficial, if it edifies, if it grows, whatever language you're using to describe that is going to be in the growth. It's like your child. I can tell if you're nurturing your child. You may not call it nurture. You may call it whatever you want to call it. The results is going to be in this
Oh,
three
so
dimension in the
you just
tangible
basically stuck on
product.
the name. So you just stuck on the name. So if
No,
they say
you're
it's an
stuck on the
orange,
name. You're stuck on the name. If they say it's an orange, you're like, oh, it's not an orange. It is.
no, I
I
didn't
don't
say
listen.
that.
It's an orange.
No, no,
Then
no, no, no,
you're
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
how you arrive at a
Hold on, bro.
product.
Hold
I'm not
on.
talking
No, no,
about the
no.
arrive. I'm talking about the
I
production.
said even though it's an orange. So if
Mm-hmm.
I'm here and I have an orange and I give it to an African brother next to me, will that
Mm-hmm.
same orange have the same taste to both of us? So what matters is your perception of what you're taking in. So just because you call it an orange or a bird or a tree doesn't necessarily means that's what that is. So
It's
if you
exactly.
want to accept it, if you want to accept it as that, that if the white man tells you that that's an orange, and you say, okay, I would accept you calling this an orange, then that's your perception. But he might tell me that's an orange,
It
and I say, no, this is not an orange, this is a grape.
okay. Okay, and you could say you could say everything, and he may say it's a grape. I'm looking at, does it bring you the same nourishment, nutrition? Now, if it killed you, it's not the same. It's not good for you. That's a
Right. So
semantic.
right.
We can
So
get. That's what
all
I'm saying. We can
forget
look
the
at. That's what I'm
semantics,
saying.
bro. Forget the semantics. So
Okay, so I
is
agree with you on
everybody listen?
perspective, but at the end of the okay,
Is everybody body the same? So one thing that might be good
no,
for one body, all right, do we so called have different blood types? Are we supposed to eat toward our blood types?
we
So
should.
some people might be able to eat apple juice and some people it's bad for them.
That's the
So who's to
point.
say who's to say
That's the point I'm making. You're making the point I'm making.
okay, all
You
right.
look at what it produces. That's a long way of getting to the.
No,
At
no,
the
no,
end of
no,
the
no,
day,
no, no.
how does
It's
it?
not
Come on,
about
brother.
bro. It's not
That's what
about
it.
what it
Listen to
produces.
me.
It's
Listen.
about
That's it is
the
what it
effect.
produces. It's are the effect. Okay. To me, I would call that
It's
a
the
semantic. But
effect
the
that
effect.
it
Let's
takes
look at the
on.
effect. The person. I'm looking at what it does. It kill you? Does it edify you? We can go into the breakdown of it. That would be that God's experience. He may be a botanist, some are that would be the experience. I'm looking at the effect. And if we're all gods and I'm gonna listen to his wisdom, and how does it affect me? I don't necessarily have to follow it
Stop right there.
play
Let me
by
ask you a
play like he
question.
says it.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Right there. What is God? You said we are all gods.
I
What is
don't
that?
know. Yeah, I don't know what it is to you. I would never
No, no, no,
define
no,
your
no,
God.
no. You use the word.
You
So
asking
I'm
me
asking you.
my right. No, you
Yeah, you
can't
said
ask me
we.
what your God
Your
is.
words. No,
I'm
I didn't
limited.
ask you that,
Yes,
brother. Listen what I'm
I'm
saying.
limited. Listen, brother, what
Listen.
you can do, listen to me,
You
disruptor.
said we
What you
are
can't,
all gods,
yes,
right?
we are all
Okay.
gods.
I would accept that. Could you please tell me what God is?
I love the
To
definition that came with this thing. The generator, the
yeah,
observer, and the destroyer. I watch myself
I,
do exactly that. I watch myself.
okay.
I generate. I generate, and then I'm observing the shit. And then if I don't like it and I'm not satisfied, I destroy it. It no longer exists. Sometimes I
There you
use
go.
tools. Sometimes I use tools. You know, all this shit is tools to, build. All this shit is tools, or to kind of activate deeper shit within myself. You know what I mean? Like I got a wand, I got crystal
So
ball, I got cards. You know what I mean? I got
Yeah,
feathers. You know what I
whatever
mean?
activates that, man. Whatever activates that. When you start
so
getting into when you
is everything energy?
I'm not ready. Here, put this
Is
on.
everything energy? Is everything energy and frequencies?
I don't we're waiting on you to do the build.
Huh?
Oh, that's your name, the disruptor though. So
Yeah, I'm
you're
the
not gonna
disruptor.
build, you here to tear it down. Oh, I'm waiting on
Yeah,
you to do the build.
I, I tear down people's.
You do the destroy. I'm not mad
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
because that strengthens the
yeah,
build. You
yeah.
know,
I tear
everybody
down
plays their
people's
role.
people's illusion when they out, you know, giving fake light. You know what I'm saying? Fake darkness to
And I
people.
don't
I
know.
come and shut it
I
down.
think that
So,
that's a little yeah, yeah, yeah. But
well, what
however,
end up
you're
Yeah, but
shutting it
happening
down
is
with the
right.
same
What
you're
end up
shutting it
happening?
down with
I
the
don't do
same
it.
thing,
I
with the
don't do
same
it. They do it to
reasoning. Here it
themselves.
goes. No, brother, you shut it down with the same the same you allow people allow themselves to feed into their ego to use you
right.
use the same argument you shutting it down with.
And that's all it
Right,
is, the
Person, place
ego.
of
right.
things. Signs
And
that
you
right, it's the ego.
and you gotta know, but you gotta know how to control that motherfucker though. Like that motherfucker show up, right? And it's a jokester. It's funny as fuck, right? But to think that you don't know, if you don't know, it's got you. But if you know, then it operates for you instead of you operating for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's
Mhm.
all. That's all. It's just the
So
ego.
look, how, try, but how you say I disrupt them? How you say I do it?
You do the destroy to bring on the rebuild.
Well,
Very necessary element.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You
Yeah,
need a
very
negative
necessary. I
to get
mean, you see it
positive.
in all every time. You see it in every culture. Everything has an energy or a deity, something that comes and brings that total annihilation to get you to rethink, reevaluate. That's always an inviting thing. I tell people I welcome doubt and skepticism and questions because that's your spirit not
Yeah,
satisfied to me.
right,
It's
right.
just, there's nothing to be afraid of. You should never challenge conventional information you've been given. I always look for just what's going to edify my spirit and ease the ebb and flow of this human being going through this life.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's what.
Yeah,
How do I rationalize and
we're get along. There's a lot of people that don't see it like that. That I'm a problem to. But when you
You ain't
have
no
that type
problem.
of outlook on it, shit to them that shit. They kick me out. They block me. You know, even when I'm just asking questions, like on the things
You
that come
yeah,
out their mouth. You know what I'm
you
saying?
a
They
po-
don't
you a
like that.
you a powerful motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, you
They
a
don't like
bad
that's
that.
what it is,
motherfucker,
man.
man.
It makes them, people holler about plurality and duality. It makes you question and challenge. You really find out, damn, am I on this spiritual kick or have I gotten caught into another structure? And it
Right,
makes you
right.
question it and challenge it. I always think challenge is good because resistance builds muscle. That's all it has ever
Facts.
done.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
I
it's a
think the
man.
beautiful
sister was
thing.
trying to say something.
Okay.
Who? Chucky, what you saying? You just
I
sitting there being a little bird on the wall.
am. I'm just listening to y'all. Just listen to y'all conversation and
Come
enjoying
on,
the
Queen.
sunshine.
Ain't no library open that long now. Like, come on now. I see Cap
Queen said
somewhere.
she ain't messing with your ass. Queen said
I see Cap somewhere.
I'm coming in the comments.
What's he put 789? What that for? 789.
Queen said she is not messing with your ass.
Mm-hmm. Divine energy. What is
That's what she
this?
said when you said, well, who was God? That was her response.
God, man.
Hey,
This
Trav,
damn
I
God shit.
appreciate you, man. I love your lives, bro. I be chiming in every once in a while,
I
brother.
saw that, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, I saw that's why when I see you on here, I was like, man, I gotta follow. That's Tribe. I knew you were building on something.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna be able to, build on, man, or get with. So
Yes, sir.
definitely, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
So
Anybody
look,
that's building on that,
yes,
let's
sir.
yeah.
so as far as our realities and the shift that's happening, and what do y'all think about what's going on, what's gonna happen, why things are going on? Like, what is your outlook on this so-called reality that we dealing with every day?
Oh, you're on mute, brother.
I like to start off. I think it's beautiful. It's amazing. I really don't see um, too much negative anymore. I still travel.
Mm.
I still travel up and down the spectrum, or the chakras, or the energy field, however you want to put it. I still travel, but where I'm at, like I like to call this the heavens, or um, the second world, or the second earth. Um, I think it's beautiful. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I think it's beautiful. Um, yeah, I own that thing. I just went blank right there. So yeah, that's how I feel about
Man,
it, man.
I me, I think we were on the brink of shaking the world. I think we were on the brink of shaking the world. I think this is we seen it manifest the suppression of our consciousness in the political manifestation of it in the current administration and the attack on the so-called woke culture. When we came into this consciousness, man, we challenged and questioned everything. We began to challenge and question so-called three-dimensional, and like I said, that's measurements. We begin to challenge that as a reality. And when we challenged it so hard, they had to expand it a little bit. Oh, now we into 5D. Now we into 5D. That was just to contain that just gave us elbow room. It didn't allow us to spread our wings and really fly. But what they did acknowledge with this, oh, we're in 5D, is that the whole dimensional concept is bullshit. Time and space, like Albert Einstein said, time and space, reality is an illusion, all bet a persistent.
Mm.
He said reality is an illusion. It's just a persistent one in physics. So mathematically, we know in quantum physics, every possible reality already exists, but it's just about understanding dimensions physics-wise, our measurements, and then the concept of time and space. Like Albert Einstein also said, he said time and space is relative to the observer. How
Right.
we measure and quantify and qualify our time and space. But like I said, we were on that brink and we were shaking the so-called 3D. So then they trick us. Oh, now we're 5D, and we're so mesmerized, and we think we discovered something. We've grown complacent, but we still need to elevate. We still constant elevation cause expansion. When we expand, they're gonna have to acknowledge. You know what? There is no measurement that can hold you. This dimension shit is
Mm-hmm.
bullshit. Sorry, guys. That's how I feel about it.
Chocolate. We would love to hear your outlook on it.
Yeah, I just think I'm agreeing with Tribal. I think we are at the breakthrough and we're just waiting. I
Mm-hmm.
just told you that the other day. I don't think there's nothing else to do, but you can still empower
Mm-hmm.
yourself. But I think that we are at the waiting. That's it. That's the way I look at it. I don't see anything else that needs to be done.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, me, I feel that I think that that world that we know of, this is my perception that it still exists. I think what I have done is elevated into a new reality or timeline based on my higher consciousness. Because, and the reason I feel this way is because it's like the people, the things, the society that I know, uh, it's people I know still there. Even like when I'm trying to communicate with people, there's no type of response. But I know they're there. You know what I'm saying? To my family. You know what I'm saying? My family, my friends. Like, I post things that should like strike some type of energy. But it's no response. It's like a world that once exists, it's not there no more. So me, I feel that I've elevated into another timeline based on my consciousness and how I look at this so-called reality, which I don't think it's a reality because the reality is just your belief in the illusion. So I don't believe in the things I see. I understand that it's all just a it's an illusion. So I have to look at it as such. But me being the observer, um, I can control this illusion by my thoughts and who I be, who I be. So if I'm walking around here thinking that I'm a human and that I enjoy chocolate cake, then I'm gonna create the chocolate cake. But when I know that I am nothing and I am everywhere, but nowhere at the same time, that no one can label me or define me, then they can't happen. So if I limit myself to the definitions, to the labels, to the ideologies and the beliefs, then I limit myself. Even me saying self, because the self is a external construct that we needed to define us. So it's like fuck all the, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm upset about the words. It's just that you really believe that using these words could really define anything. So why are we even trying to define something? Why are we trying to explain something? Why we just can't just, you know what I'm saying? Like the government don't exist, the doing all this political shit and paperwork and all that, none of that stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? It only mattered because we believed in it at the time. So that's my outlook on all of this shit. It's like ain't none of it's real. You
What
know, the
you
trees,
what?
the spiritual shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you. That's heavy. Where did you where did you get that from? Where you study with?
Nothing. I ain't study nothing. It's just, I mean, I went through thorough
Oh,
studies of, I dealt with Dr. York and I was in all of
yeah.
that. Dr. York pretty much taught us how to think, not what to think. You know what I'm saying? We questioned
Yeah.
everything, we
Yeah.
looked at everything.
Yeah.
So from studying Dr. York, I got into, all different type of shit. But I don't know, it's just
Okay.
meditation, grounding, detox eating a certain type of way. I did do the shrooms a couple of times that gave me a powerful awakening. But the thing is, right? I don't base my awakening on everybody else. Like what I seen and what I experienced, I don't think that it's something that everybody gonna experience, and I don't think it's something that I should tell everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that
You,
I went through that was for
exactly.
me. You feel me? So I don't look at this
Exactly.
person and say, "Oh well, you know what? You need." Nah, I'm not doing that. It's maybe it's not for you, because what I seen was only me going within myself. It wasn't nothing outside of
Mm-hmm.
me that I seen. Even though it
Mm-hmm.
seemed like I traveled to these old places, I ain't go no goddamn where. I was right in the so-called in the body or wherever I'm at, consciousness or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
So
well, one of the things you were speaking on, it sounds like a set like one of the sciences, I call it science, that I am is called Tasawwuf, Sufism. And what you were speaking on is actually a state. It's
wait,
called
what's the name of it
Marif.
again?
Tasawwuf Sufism.
Tasara Sufism. Okay.
No, Tasawwuf is the Arabic term for it, Tasawwuf, but it's more common referred to as Sufi. It's
Oh,
Islamic
okay.
mysticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard of Sufi. Okay,
And
Sufi.
yeah, Sufis. And so like that's called a state that what you talked about is Marafa. It's like achieving where you are nothing. It's what and it's heavy to hear you say it, break it down. Like I'm like, damn, let's do it. Where you understand that the only thing that is the only real is the real. What they call God, Allah, whatever, the real, the only reality is it. And everything else is a reflection of it, of it. And to achieve this state, it's called Fana Baka, which means melting away your ego, melting away anything that defines you as a substance separate from it. And understanding Baka, which it is the real, is just the essence. So that's the whole journey. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And
Okay.
like, yeah, and like we run across, the limit. That's the challenge to me. That's discovering the God in us or whatever. The real challenge is how do you share this wonderful, oh man, like, ooh, like, bruh, none of this is real. How do you share this without being limited by their language? by, bringing it into this world. When you bring it into this existence, it lends a tilt or a taint to it. And I think that's the
Yep.
challenge.
The thing is, you don't share it. You
Yeah,
don't share it. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. It is hard to explain. I'll put it like
yeah.
that.
I think you share by example. I mean, somebody just looks at you and they ask you what piece you on, man. I just, you don't glorify, this is where the trick comes in. Now, when someone asks us, hey, what you on? Is it going to be for ego or is it really to share this enlightenment?
Exactly.
It's somebody like, oh, you're the grand poobah now. And now it's not, now the spotlight ain't on this enlightenment of melting away myself, but I've created myself in your adoration, in your worship and honor. I've separated myself from all and made myself an entity. That's the challenge. That's why I don't like teaching, because it's a constant battle of ego. We can't sit in front and feel good to have somebody tell you, especially a sister, some brother, you're so wise. You feel that little tingle in your toes, brother, get deep. Then his wise voice comes on.
The thing about it is is when you hear somebody give you a compliment like that, they're not really complimenting you. They're complimenting themselves, because in order for them to be able to give you that title, they need to understand what you're saying. So they are the one that is wise. It's not you, it's them.
Those are words of wisdom. Teachers and students alike.
That's why you don't take it as an ego, because you understand that they're only able to understand you based on their perception. They can't look no farther than what they can perceive. So if they're looking at you and they taking in what you said and they consider it to be wise, or you wise, it means that they're wise.
Then that serves as a double lesson for me. Now I can tell them, careful your flattery. While you flatter me, at least you flatter yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We both going straight.
That's
what I'm saying? Real shit, and we both going straight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Disruptor. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Don't flatter me, you flatter yourself, and we'll both be misled.
That's it. Word up.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take that jewel. I got some stuff to do. I'm gonna take that jewel and I'm running with that.
All right.
I appreciate that. Yo, man.
No doubt, bro.
Peace.
Peace.